Okay, I have a client who is 10 years old that refuses to have a BM. He won't go in a diaper or on the toilet. If he feels a BM coming, he will hold it in with all his might. From observation, it appears that it may be a sensory issue. His parents said that he has had BMs in the past, and his doctor cannot find a medical reason why he's not going.
So this is really tough. I definitely feel for you. I definitely feel for parents. Like, it's a tough situation. And excuse me, probably a little bit out of our scope. Welcome, guys. For those of you guys who just joining us, we're just talking about bowel movements, fun times. Anyways, it may be a little bit out of your scope, and feel free to say that. Say, listen, like it's out of my scope. I don't know how to deal with this, or let's look at information, or let's look at the research. Maybe try and get a psychiatric consult in with this. I think the best thing that we can do as behavior analysts, regardless of whether it's out of our scope or not, is figure out how we can conduct a functional assessment on this, because there has to be a function to the behavior. It may be automatic, but maybe there's a bit of attention, or maybe there's escape from something. So data right here is going to be your best friend.
Yeah, and that data may just look like observational data or questionnaires of parents, like when is it happening, or what happened, like what happens around that, how much conversation is happening around it, like is there an attention component, like trying to figure out what might be reinforcing, what might be in it for him. If it's truly automatic, then there's going to be very few things that you'll find that can compete with it, because the child's already 10. It's like, sounds like a very strongly learned behavior. So that's why we say, like, you may have to get doctor involvement. It may have to be, some sort of like suppository or like medical solution.
But when Shira also said, what's in it for him, meaning, is it automatic reinforcement? If it is there anything that competes with that, right? Is there a reinforcement system in place? Can you set up something that is amazing, that he gets to earn, I don't know, the world, if he, has bowel movements on the toilet? I'm not sure if he's verbal or nonverbal, but I wonder if even talking to him about it, maybe there's some fear in there, and there's, a fear component to it as well. And that could be why he's holding. If he has some language, it may be worth talking to him directly and seeing, what he can come up with in terms of, is he scared? Is he not scared? Looking at that behavior as well, and reinforcement systems.